Hey YouTube, what's up? This will be our WrestleMania 26 predictions video. I made one earlier on my laptop, but for some reason it won't let me upload to YouTube. So sorry for this predictions video being kind of late in the poor video quality. But, like I said, sorry about that. I haven't watched wrestling consistently for the last couple of months, so if some of the predictions I make seem totally way off how the storyline's going, that's why. And again, a predictions video is just who we want to see win, so it really doesn't matter. First match is a 10 Diva tag match. Mickie James, Kelly, Eve, Gail, Beth versus Michelle McCool, Layla, Maryse, Alicia and Vickie Guerrero. Like I said, I did watch Friday Night SmackDown this Friday. From what I seen happen in the match, I already knew it was going to be a tag match at WrestleMania once everybody ran out. I'm like, WrestleMania match, there you go. A way to get the Divas on the card. From what I've seen, I see Beth Phoenix's team going over Vickie Guerrero's team. Just to me, it would make more sense. But, like I said, with Mickie James coming back and all that, like I said, I definitely see Beth Phoenix's team going over Vickie Guerrero's. Next is Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. If CM Punk wins, Rey Mysterio must join the Straight Edge Society. In the storyline sense, CM Punk winning would make sense. Then CM Punk has a new member of the Straight Edge Society. See how Rey goes along with it. Will he just be a defiant member, or not defiant, a member that never wants to be part of the Straight Edge Society, or will he change his thinking and actually enjoy being in the Straight Edge Society? So as a storyline standpoint, I want to see CM Punk win. Next is Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase in a triple threat match. Randy Orton fan, big Randy Orton fan. I want to see Randy Orton win, but also, again, with the storyline, it would make more sense for Ted DiBiase or Cody Rhodes to win to give them a bigger push. Then they can actually say they beat Randy Orton. Out of Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, I see Ted DiBiase getting the win in this match. Like I said, just to give him a bigger push. And then probably farther the feud of Ted DiBiase versus Randy Orton, or legacy, or Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase versus Randy Orton. Sorry about that tongue tie. I just got tongue tied there. So I see Cody Rhodes winning the triple threat. Next is Triple H versus Sheamus. Not a real big Sheamus fan, but not a real big Triple H fan either. But the little clips I seen and the stories I heard, Sheamus attacked Triple H, and I have a little feud going on. But if I had to pick a winner for that, I'm picking Triple H. Next is ShoMiz, Big Show, and The Miz versus John Morrison, R-Truth. Again, from what I heard and the clips I seen, and what everybody said, John Morrison, R-Truth are just kind of thrown together as a tag team. But they did do a good promo this Friday on SmackDown. So I could possibly see them winning, but I don't see them winning. I see ShoMiz winning or retaining their tag team titles. If I didn't mention, that was for the unified tag team titles. Next is Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon in a no-holds-bar match. I definitely see Bret Hart coming out with the win. If it doesn't, it would kind of shock me. I would be truly shocked. Like I said, it's payback for the Montreal Screwjob. I think this would be the best way to get payback, and like I said, I would be really shocked if Bret Hart didn't win. Next is Batista versus John Cena for Batista's WWE Championship. WrestleMania, John Cena, put them together. Before the John Cena haters start saying something, I'm a John Cena fan. I like John Cena. Bought his autographs, his DVDs. My problem I have with John Cena is that he always wins, and then when he does lose, it's meaningless matches, and then he still ends up in the main event picture. Like, I think it was last year's WrestleMania. Anyway, when it was Edge and Big Show, John Cena lost the match, and they said he couldn't compete, and then how did he get in? The storyline of Blackmail and Vickie Guerrero. Why? He should have just never been in the match. And him coming back his first night and beating Chris Jericho for the world title. I'm the biggest Rock fan, one of the biggest Rock fans you ever see. But if The Rock came back his first night and won the championship, I'd be kind of like happy, but I'd be like, what the hell just happened? It's his first night back. So I don't see Batista walking out WWE champion. So I see John Cena winning. Next, Chris Jericho versus Edge for Chris Jericho's World Heavyweight title. Edge fan, like to see him win, but also for storyline, I like to see Chris Jericho win. He beats Edge, fathers his character, superior to you, you won at Royal Rumble, you spared me such and such times, you got to the big picture, and you lost. I'm still a champion, I'm better than you. And then you build a storyline of Edge trying to get another title shot. So I see Chris Jericho retaining this title. Next is Money in the Bank ladder match. Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Shelton versus Jack Swagger versus MVP versus Matt Hardy versus Evan Bourne versus Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. Out of all the people in the match, they need this match to push them to a world title, because I know MVP and them can get pushes, but who in this match besides Kane just start going on a dominant run and you would have believed they get a world title? I'm leaning towards three people, Christian, MVP, and Kofi Kingston, and maybe Matt Hardy, but I don't see Matt Hardy winning the Money in the Bank. I'm going to kind of cheat on this and pick two possible winners. I don't see MVP winning Money in the Bank, so take him out. I see them more leaning towards Christian winning the Money in the Bank, but they can also, I also feel it would be a good thing to have Kofi Kingston win Money in the Bank. Like I said, his feud with Randy Orton pushed him ahead. This would help him obviously even more. So I'm going to kind of cheat. I either see Kofi Kingston or Christian winning the Money in the Bank. That's probably the most emotional match, if not one of the two, definitely the Bret Hart or Vince, or the Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, the Streak versus the Career. This is what I have to say about the match. I don't want to see the Streak go, and I also don't want to see Shawn Michaels go. But one of them has to lose. If I had to pick, like I said, I'm going with the Undertaker. The Streak, I think, makes WWE way too much money for them to let it go. Like with the 15-0 DVD, it's up there somewhere. This right here, 15-0 DVD. Pretty much, well, not pretty much, but a lot of people have this DVD. You think if the Undertaker retires at 18-0 or 20-0, WWE's not gonna market DVDs, shirts, posters, stuff like that. So I'm picking Undertaker, but the way I see with Shawn Michaels, if he loses, we all know he's not gonna stay retired. When the Raw guest host thing is over, possibly come back as GM or something like that. Him being in power, he can work himself back into wrestling, possibly reinstate himself, do something. He'll get back into wrestling. Like I said, with the Streak, like I said, to make merchandise, stuff like that, but the Streak isn't the biggest thing we'll remember the Undertaker for. You'll remember him for that, but it won't be the biggest thing. Remember him for being a dominant superstar, this is his yard, the Phenom, stuff like that. So, like I said, if I had to come down and pick one, which is hard for me, I'm going to go with the Undertaker, the retain his undefeated streak at WrestleMania. So another quick rundown. I see Beth Phoenix team going over Vickie Guerrero, CM Punk going over Rey, Ted DiBiase winning the triple threat, Triple H over Sheamus, ShoMiz over R-Truth and Morrison, Hart over McMahon, Kofi Kingston or Christian winning the Money in the Bank, John Cena over Batista, Undertaker over Shawn Michaels, and Chris Jericho over Edge. That's my WrestleMania 26 predictions video. Also, I'm having a WrestleMania 26 group break tonight. Be on Blog TV at about 10 o'clock. Link in the description box. Me, J Hardy Fan 54, and Car Monster 55 are in the first ever wrestling group break. So even if you're not in wrestling, hopefully you guys come out, hang out with us. So till next time, YouTube, peace out.